Director would say cut and he's like, Karan, tere na andar ka Shah Rukh Khan aa gaya tha is take mein. I'm like, then people are like, why do you want to do a two-hero show? I was like, oh my god, I think I will compel my girlfriend.
Hello and welcome to Pinkvilla. Today we have one of the most charismatic actors of the television industry, the Karan Kundrra.
Thank you.
Karan, there's so much speculation about this new show, Tere Ishq Mein Ghayal.
Yes.
The name itself is so heavy. So, how was your reaction when you were offered this show? Because the genre is quite different, something that has been untapped yet.
It's it is a very heavy show. You got that right. I got a call from Mr. Yash Patnaik, who is the producer, Beyond Dreams, last week of August. And that's when I was busy with Dance Divane Juniors, and I was about to start filming for my next film. And he said, there's this show that we're doing, it's about two boys who are, jo bhediye hain, and it's a love story and it's very interesting. And I was like, sir, how will I do it? Because timely. So he was like, we'll just come and hear the story out. And within the week, I came and met Mamta Patnaik ji, who's also written the show, who's also the producer. And that's where I heard Veer's character, and I was like, okay, then pretty interesting, pretty difficult. And so this is happening in September first week, and we've been working on just the idea had come, and then we're dwindling around what's it going to be like, what is the universe going to be like, what are the rules of the universe, and how crazy is this character, what are his redeeming points, or should we keep redeeming points, should we just not have. So there's so much of thought that went into it, and slowly it just dawned on me that so I think this is one character that I haven't portrayed before. This is one show that I haven't done something like this before. Apart from the scale, apart from everything that's been put down into this show, and the amount of work that has gone in, the amount of money that has been spent, I was sold on the character itself.
There are so many shows that are already existing, movies also, on the supernatural genre.
Fantasy,
have you been a fan of this genre?
Absolutely. I think if you look at me, I have done 2 horror films. I love sci-fi, I love thrillers, and I love supernatural, occult. But yeah, it is also a very thin line, and hence the comparisons.
Yeah.
It's not. If it was just a love story between 2 brothers and a girl, it could have been anything. But now, because it's a fantasy genre, we get so many comparisons, and be it Vampire Diaries, be it Twilight, be it the Indian dramas, going back to Dracula, and the intensity of a supernatural world is 10 times higher than the normal sort of a universe. This show is spectacular when it comes to visuals. I assure you that the nights that you've seen are nothing compared to what we are going to bring on. The world itself is pretty intense, it's pretty interesting. And then you have these 2 dangerous characters, scary sort of people, but they are in love. It's very interesting, when you have these scary people in when they fall in love. And Veer, he's unapologetic. He's bad. He has his own opinions. He does not worry about what people think, because he's been here for so long that he understands that you are yourself responsible for everything, and nobody's going to be there for you. So he does what he thinks is right, and he doesn't let what he thinks is wrong happen. And he's okay to be scary. He's okay to be not the good guy, and that is the difficult part of this character, because it's very. I've played all good characters. I've played hero in my life all the time, and they're very script backed. We know how to show a hero. We've seen how to show villains. We've had Mogambo, and we've had all these like iconic negative characters. But Veer is not a hero. He's not a villain. And that brings me to a position where I'm like, okay, how do I do it then? And it's very easy to take a character like this and make it caricaturish. I didn't want to do that. So that's why it is one of my most difficult roles.
And your characters' comparisons are also happening with Damon's character from the TVD. So have you watched that show?
Absolutely, I'm a big fan. आप उनके comparisons की बात करो, मैं खुद comparisons draw कर रहा हूँ. And कभी-कभी जैसे can you imagine the pressure?
Because the show, it has been so many years, even
it is
till
so
date,
iconic.
people love it. It's
it
iconic.
Is so iconic. It is so iconic for me. I have watched that show twice. Once before Fana and once a few months ago, and I was like, अच्छा अभी कभी-कभी क्या होता है ना, when I'm doing a romantic scene in some other show where you know, तो director would say cut and he's like, करण तेरे ना अंदर का शाहरुख खान आ गया था इस take में. I'm like, अब सीखा ही वहाँ से है यार. I've realized so many times that I do certain things, I say certain things, take certain decisions which are exactly what my dad would do. So boys do that. They take off on their heroes, right? And so sometimes when I'm doing something and I'm like, wait, isn't this very similar to what you know Damon would do? And I'm like, अरे यार, please अपने अंदर के Damon के fan को side पे कर and create your own freaking you know legacy. So yeah, I mean it's confusing for everybody, even me. I don't shy away from that. I'm telling you.
What was Tejasswi's reaction when she saw your promo and you as a werewolf?
She knew, you know, since the beginning that this is the show. But the promo. She is very, you know, fiercely protective about her loved ones. So उसको वो जो गलतियाँ थी promo में वो पहले दिखी and then she was like हाँ अच्छा है. So you know that's what happens. She's brutally honest, you know. But obviously when you know one of the meetings that I had with Mamta ma'am, Teju was free that day and you know she'd gone with me for the meeting and she'd heard the narration for Veer's character and she was like, it's beautiful, you have to do it. And I was like, कैसे करूँगा? How am I going to give so much time? Because I have other things that, you know, and you know, because television, we have to work according to telecast. I'm so used to finishing a show and then releasing it, or finishing a film and then releasing it, no pressure. But this is something like that. And I was like, कैसे होगा यार? How am I going to take out all the amount of time? You know, because I travel, I have other commitments. But I guess what जो लिखा होता है उसको तो you know.
I read somewhere, I heard somewhere, it's a limited series, is it?
Of course, it is a limited series, but it is something that is bound by telecast. Although we've been shooting for 2 months, but if it's a, say for example, if it's a Thursday today and we know Monday को ये जाना ही जाना है, OTT में ये नहीं होता ना. हाँ. या फिल्म में ये नहीं होता ना कि भैया मंडे से पहले ख़त्म करना है. तो वो एक प्रेशर है जो कि थोड़ा सा अनकम्फर्टेबल हो जाता है. बट आई गेस आई हैव डन सो मच टेलीविजन इन माई लाइफ दैट वो भी हो जाता है. बट दिस शो इज़ वेरी डिफिकल्ट व्हेन इट कम्स टू शूट. देर आर सर्टन नाइट्स वेयर मी एंड गश्मीर आर jumping off buildings, harnesses, गिर रहे हैं, पड़ रहे हैं, and that is only 10 seconds of the episode. हमने पूरी रात शूट किया, सिर्फ 10 सेकंड निकाला. Because people are demanding so much more out of television that you know that is bound to happen.
How did you break the ice with Gashmeer and Reem, especially when it's said that you know two hero project बहुत कम लोग लेते हैं. That itself is a risk, a challenge that you take. So what was your perspective about that when you took up the show?
I was like, dude, मैं हूँ, मेरी अपने मेरी अपनी लेगेसी है. मैं अपने लोगों को लेके आऊँगा साथ में जो ये शो देखेंगे. फिर गश्मीर आएगा, वो अपने लोगों को लेके आएगा. फिर रीम आएगी, वो अपने लोगों के लेके आएगी. 3 एक्टर्स हैं जिनके अपने अपने एरियाज़ हैं और उनके अपने अपनी एक वो फॉलोइंग है. वो सब आएंगे और इतना अच्छा शो बनेगा. दिस इज़ माई लुक आउट. मैंने सोचा ही नहीं उसके बारे में. देन पीपल लाइक, व्हाई डू यू वांट टू डू अ 2 hero शो? आई वाज लाइक, तो मतलब व्हाट इज़ द प्रॉब्लम? दे लाइक ऐसे होता है वैसे होता है. No, I'm not here today because I've taken decisions according to all these things. I don't regret. मतलब there are certain decisions that I should have taken and those films became very big films. But I don't think any of us is insecure. I think we bring out the best in each other because both of us are so passionate about our work in our own ways that we automatically tend to challenge each other, and that's the best thing.
My next question, in fact, was what is that one quality that you admire about him and you wished, that you could have had that? Or maybe you have that?
So he's very meticulous. So his approach towards everything is very perfectionist. We call him that. And mine is completely different. तो मुझे नहीं पता होता है कि मैं शॉर्ट में क्या करने वाला हूँ, because Veer is a character like that, So sometimes I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. right? And he's like fully ready, fully prepared, and he's like, मैं ये कर रहा हूँ, Karan ऐसे करेंगे, and ऐसे करेंगे. I'm like, हाँ. And in the take, I do something else, and he's looking at me. I'm like, sorry, ये नहीं करना था ना. अच्छा, sorry. अच्छा, एक और करते हैं. It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun, especially the action sequences and everything. I think me and him are totally having a blast.
If you attain the superpower of being a supernatural character, what would you be and what would you do with those powers?
Oh my god, I think I'll be a bhediya. There's so much that that bhediyas can do, yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm living the character right
now. If you could, my last question, if you could misuse that power, what is that thing that you would do?
Oh my god, I think I would compel my girlfriend to listen to everything that I have to say. But alas, that's not gonna happen.
Okay, with that we wrap up. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Hi, this is Karan Kundrra and you are watching me on Pinkvilla.